let me make it very clear. One should never belittle anybody. It's such a disrespect. I think that we kind of just do that naturally. Oh, I'm gonna go to this little, it's not little. When someone gets an opportunity to do something, it's an opportunity, which makes it big for them, and you delight in that moment for them with them, because it ain't little. Like, little is when you're belittling something or someone. So don't little nobody's anything. Celebrate and delight in their opportunity, whatever it may be, but don't little. I just also realized something. There's, you know how like you'll kind of talk yourself out of things? Like, I used to do that. Yeah. And now, like, I'll catch myself like about to do it. I'm like, no. Here we go. This like reposition the thought to not be glass half empty, but half full. So I think we all have really full cups. You know what I mean? And I think that it's important for us to continue to make our own cup full and not expect the world to make our cup full, or things, or, you know, people, you know what I mean? Like, it was just a moment that clicked, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I had to reposition my thinking. I was made for this. I was made for this. The tongue has the power of life and death. And if you're the one that's talking yourself out of your greatness, you can't blame nobody but you. Just keeping your mouth closed. You know what I mean? Keeping your mouth closed, like not being reckless with speaking. I think that one has to know, like, it's a lot of people listening and watching, and you do have this influence, but at the same time, you can't be reckless with that. And you can still, like, I think you should, of course, like, be who you are, but don't be reckless with your tongue. Don't listen to the exterior narrative. The interior one is the one that counts the most. Because if you can talk yourself into the moment that you can see for yourself so clearly, others might not understand how you can get through it, but God does. And if God does, then you gotta believe that too, because you're His. I'm work in progress. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still growing. I'm still knowing new things and learning new things about myself. And so it's like every day I figure something else out. So I'm just literally in this place to where I'm talking myself into things. I'm trying things out. I'm seeing if they fit, and when they don't, I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, I don't think of it as a failure. What is truly failure? If it didn't work, that's okay. Then what from it are you taking, like that, you know, I could have done this better. Instead of saying I could have done this better, it's a failure immediately. You know what I mean? It's just a moment to work out what works and what doesn't work for you. And instead of looking at it like just to immediately move it out of the way, because it's failure. And I'm just in this space, no pun intended, where I just want to evolve, just go from glory to glory to glory to glory. Because whatever it is for me. Whatever it is for me. It's gonna work or it's not. But 9 times out of 10, it's just like, I'm gonna get something from it. Let's not little each other, but we are great. Period. I'm still walking in my purpose, and I'm literally figuring out certain things right now to continue to fulfill my purpose. Whatever we're doing in our lives that has a passion, I think that God kind of presses us just a little bit to see how much we really like it. And I just got that, and I was like, oh, all right, then I love it. Oh gosh, bring it on. It's really a blessing to be in the space that I'm in. Like, I'm finally, like, I know myself more. I continue to be comfortable in my skin, you know, flaws and all, to be honest. You know, I celebrate the journey, and I think it's important to share that. I believe that we get what we put out.